What's up guys, Demetrius here. I just got a quick message. Came to me while I was meditating. Gotta let it out. Stop seeking answers outside of yourself so much. Guys, I'm speaking to myself right now because I am the worst at this, but when we have all these questions, and I admire people for their questions. Voltaire said, like, intelligence is not measured by a man's answers, but by the number of his questions. Because the more you know, the more connections you make, the more questions you have. It's like finding a puzzle piece, and it has 4 sides. 4 more questions for every answer. But what I got in the habit of doing, and I just recently broke about a month ago, was I never thought that I could answer these questions. I would seek so much information. Like I would literally crawl the webs. I have the best feed readers, YouTube playlists, like blogs I follow. Like, I mean, I'm always seeking information. For years, I'd be studying. And I would meditate and stuff, and I would apply this information. But I would never go into the meditative state to first ask the question, because guess what? You already have all the answers. You have all the answers. I read a great book, The Book of Mastery, I think by Paul Siegel or something. I'll drop a link in the description. But this book, my one big takeaway is that we have to stop waiting to become our greatest version. We have to stop waiting to embody our divine self. It is never going to just happen. Like, you will never get there by saying, like, I'm not ready yet. You are enough right now. You are enough right now, and you have all the information. You just haven't accessed it yet. I am here. I am here. I am here. I'm in alignment with truth. I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know how I serve. Repeat that 3 times. Embody the divine self. Alan Watts said, it is a sudden realization of who you are. You cannot tiptoe out the door because Satan will distract you. You must open that door and leave before you even think about it. You have to suddenly realize and embody the divine self, who you fully are, and go into the all-knowing state. The all-knowing state, it's kind of a paradox. Because in the all-knowing state, you have no knowledge. You do not think. You have no questions because you know all. You are in the all-knowing state. But the all-knowing state doesn't communicate to you through words. When you're in the all-knowing state, you can't even think about words. This is a deep meditative state where you are fully connected in. You have no questions because you know exactly who you are on a deep spiritual level. You just feel it, right? So, embody the divine self. Right now, or after this, do some meditation. And just jump into it. Like, jump into it, and I know all. I know all. Quiet the mind. Go into the all-knowing state. And here this is where you can meditate on or bring up a topic or a question that you are seeking an answer for. So you get that question in your mind. For instance, I want to know how to fly. I'm not going to find that shit on the internet. I want to know who I am, why I'm here, how do I serve, what is my purpose? These questions no one can answer for you. You can get a lot of ideas. Ideas are good because they plant the seed. But you must go realize who you are. And a realization is not communicated through speech. It is not communicated through thoughts. It is a sudden feeling of knowing. Embody the divine self and go into the all-knowing state and feel. I always talk about feeling because feeling is so important. It's something we've been cut off to. We've been suppressing feeling, but feeling is it is your superpower. It is the highest form of intellect. Your ability to feel and communicate through feeling. Telepathy, telekinesis, right? All these things are feeling. Energy work, feeling. It's a feeling. It's always a feeling. It's a feeling or an image. Usually both. If you're more open to one or the other. But so stop waiting to arrive. Stop waiting to arrive and just arrive right now. A sudden realization. And stop asking questions you already know the answer to. Go feel that. Go feel the answer. Accustom yourself. Like these people who don't know, if you don't know who you are and you are really struggling, just go and meditate and just boom, go into your higher self. It is literally a feeling of just like 2 inches outside of the skin all the way around the whole body. Boom, that's you. That is you. Release what's inside of it. Okay, we don't need to hold on to anything. Just boom, get there, get connected. Turn off the monkey brain and start feeling. You will have huge realizations and connections will just come to you. I've been about this close to levitating. Actually, just like a couple days ago. Going into the all-knowing state and thinking about flying. It's very simple to do. All of a sudden, you get connected and you just feel this flow. I'm a little bit advanced in energy work, so you might not feel that as strongly as me, but you can still know. The all-knowing state, anybody can access. So I was meditating, boom, I'm in it. And then I just start visualizing flying. And I understand that I already know how to do this. I picked this example because it's so far out there, like, oh, you can't fly. How do you know? How do you know you can't fly? What is gravity? Because gravity doesn't exist last time I checked. We live in an electromagnetic universe. There's only one force. And the visualization that instantly came to me when I thought about flying was a two-way connection, which I'm always talking about with energy work. A two-way connection going up and down at equal rates. Therefore, to fly or levitate, you must flow energy from the earth and from the above at equal rates through your heart space and fully embody that. Literally, it was like I was sitting in an ocean. I was sitting in an ocean at that point. And I could not feel my body anymore. I was outside of this. I was around it. And I felt so weightless. Like, if you touched me, I might have floated forward. Hopefully I'll figure this out one day. You see, your answer is not going to be this definite answer that you're looking for. Because when you're searching for these higher questions, who you are, you can't put that into a sentence. You can't even put that shit into words. You gotta understand, to know something, you have to transcend language, knowledge, information, thoughts. All these things are physical and low density forms. To fully understand something, it is always communicated through a feeling, because a feeling is working with the entire subconscious mind and knowing. And that is the entirety. That is how you know. So don't expect some kind of crisp answer. But also, start asking yourself, not necessarily asking, because this is outside of questions, but thinking about the question you want to answer, and then meditation and going to the all-knowing state. The all-knowing state. Where you instantly know who you are. When the monkey brain gets turned off. You don't see dogs questioning who they are and what they do. You just see them content. All they know is the present moment. If you realize the present moment and realize that you are all that you will ever be, and you exist in the present moment, and that is what is real, and that is what's not moving, because time is an illusion that is being played out in front of you. And if you get stuck in this timeline looking for information and knowledge the whole time, you forget this. You forget who you are. Who you are is outside of this density and timeline. It is eternal, and is more than you can define, judge to be something, or understand really, but you can feel it. Start feeling it and grounding yourself in that truth, because you are here. You are in alignment, and you are divine. Ground yourself in that knowledge, and it will lead you very well. Thanks for watching. This is Reality Files. That was a quick update. More energy work videos coming out soon. Drop a comment. Any questions? We're going to start doing Google Hangout calls for energy work, and my email's open. Always shoot me a message. Thanks for watching. See you next time.